Hi Leo, I love you honey. So today we're going to lay out the spread that comes with the tarot game. I will lay the first layer out, but I'm going to pause and lay the rest of it out because I'm going to teach it on perk. Right now we're just up to 7 to 8 card spreads there. And this deck, the game comes, it uses every card of your deck. Alright, so we're going to go through this one more time. When you watch a tarot reader, make them tell you the sign that they're calling on, because every sign is different. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Woo! Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Make them tell you. I saw now to where they're saying, oh, this is going to be for air signs. No. Which air sign you reading for? You reading for the one on the pony? You reading for the one sitting sideways in their chair? Or are you reading for the ones that's sitting straight? None of them are the same. Make them specify. If you see one card on the table, whether if they're showing their face, see if they. Most of these tarot readers are reading off of someone else's script. They'll find a video that's got a lot of views and they'll read off that script. They'll put one card on the table and they'll read off a script. Some of those tarot readers that do show their face, watch their eyes. What are they reading? What are they reading? Get to know your tarot reader and make sure that they know their tarot, okay? I love you guys so much. I just cannot push this out there enough. So let's do our spread. Leo, I love you so much. And I had a comment just now. Somebody asked me about the number on my arm. Yeah, you can see these numbers, but this number goes all the way up here to my shoulder blade. That's why you see some people wearing long sleeves in the summertime. They don't want to be looked at different because they have numbers written on their arm. Okay? That being said, yeah, you can see the first part. But all of this will always be covered. I rewrite it on there every day. I love you guys. Let's see. Leo. For the spread that come with the Warner Brothers. Trying to speak Spanish. On my nose. Spread that come in the tarot game. Let's see. It's a game, but it sure does come true in the spirit realm, don't it, baby? Let's see. For the Leos that watch this channel, look, devil's gonna be mad. The devil gonna be mad because we're about to heal the abundance and the what do you call it? Legacy. Let's see, baby. Everybody's got a job to do. That's for sure. They don't want this legacy to be supported, to be reflected on, to prepare for abundance. Indeed. Wow. Let's shuffle a couple times because the energy is just really, really good today. See, let's shuffle 3 times. Holy angels, Holy spirits. To the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. For the Leos that watch this channel. 2 pentacles. You're busy investing. That's 9 pentacles. 7, 8, 9. You're busy independently investing. So, oh, Queen of Wands. You lay this out as a regular look. Celtic. See if you'll be able to see it on my table. Yeah, we'll lay it out normal. Alright, I'm going to pause the video and lay the rest. Okay, I've laid the spread out. You should have 8 cards left. 78 cards in each tarot deck. Let me pause the video. I'll fix them straight where we can read them right. Alright, so here we go. We've got the spread laid out. I'm going to clarify what the regular rider weights so you can understand it a little better and get to know it. You know, if you already read tarot, let's do it, baby. Let's see, my love. Where your reading is started is going to be the Queen of Wands. Feminine fire sign or Aries. So the first card's always your main point. This is what's wrong. The Queen of Wands. Trying to be free from making a stand against the water sign and pulling out emotions to stabilize the Tower. Once this Queen of Wands leaves, someone's foundation is about to crack. This Queen of Wands could have actually stood up for her emotions by taking her emotions out of her comfort place. Home. Happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good. But guess what? There's a Tower. So what we're going to clarify right here. What's the Tower? A boom. Shocking revelation. Boom shakalaka. Shocking revelation to stabilize your emotions being brought out from a water sign to defend your freedom. Somebody here got busted challenging your mentality. 5 swords in reverse. This is telling you that a feminine fire sign is not going to allow herself to be challenged by the fucking Queen of Cups. Right here. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. Because in the challenge here, you have the 7 cups. Emotional confusion. You know, water signs would cause emotional confusion if you didn't love yourself first. You have to love yourself first before you care about whatever everybody else thinks about you. First of all, that's none of your business. I love you so much, but it is not. Because it's not how you look at yourself. Why should you give a fuck what somebody thinks about you? That's one of the tests in the spiritual realm. The challenge is emotional confusion, daydreaming, night thinking, seeing the bigger picture. And here's the bigger picture. This King of Swords, Aquarius energy, is in strategic thought. But whatever he is thinking about, he is holding back. Look. He's actually holding back the blessing. The destified intuitive wish. There's a masculine here that is blocked from what he has manifested intuitively. A wish fulfillment. Because of emotional confusion. You have 7 cups, 9 cups. That's going to leave 2. Soulmate connection. I can't wait to see what comes out with this feminine here. So the challenge is there could be an air sign or a masculine in strategic thought. This is an Aquarius energy. Strategically, it's like they're doing it Albert Einstein style. Purposefully, they're trying to throw you off your game in swords. Remember that 5 swords in reverse. You didn't allow this person to challenge your mentality. So what do they think about Leo now when it comes to 7 cups? Oh, I picked the deck up in reverse. King of Wands, he might not be ready to chase the lover's connection until he's ready to commit. It's false commitment. Not sure how to commit. Not sure how to... Oh. And all of that was in reverse. Someone could have actually manifested what they really didn't want. This is a spiritual ascension. A higher self ascension. To have a wish fulfillment. To hold back. Somebody is wishing to hold back destified love. Emotionally content with blocking the blessing. What's this King of Swords doing here in Leo's reading, in the challenge? What's the 7 cups? They hid this from you. Secrets. Abundance. They could have been secretly rich. But there's something that the masculine didn't know. That this destiny will be mastered. They have to focus to get on the wheel. Look, the devil's looking for them. The devil's looking for them. If you don't get on the spiritual train, the devil has all rights to you. I don't know if you know it or not, but as long as you're praying and manifesting and talking to some sort of source above, the devil can't fucking touch you. It's a law that they have. It's called the law of karma and the law of destiny. But you can only be taken in if you allow yourself to. Temptation. Damn. So what they hid was the 10 Pentacles. And we're going to see where all that comes out in the reading, because we're going to use every damn card in the deck. It's what you're supposed to do. Let's see. Look where this feminine is. 10 Cups. Let's see. In the foundation, you have the divine feminine sitting here in abundance and cornucopia. 10 Cups. To be emotionally complete, She has acknowledged that she's put the pieces of the puzzle together. This King of Wands, the masculine energy, or a Leo, is stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights because he has been deceptive with the divine. He has a lot of spiritual interferences. Damn. Got 16 swords here. What would this masculine be stressing over? You know, what you think about during the day, you dream about at night. While we're in this sort of spread, allow me to show you, please. So the 9 swords, okay, you got all these swords here. They're going through his brain, they're going through his eyes, they're going through his heart, okay? When you lay down, you activate this dream pillar. What color is that? It's the color of the sun. You're going to enlighten your unconscious mind that what you've been thinking about all day. And this is repetitive. See the patterns on there? It's repetitive. Blue and red and yellow are mostly seen on there. It's your root chakra through your emotions of interest. What you're interested in, your emotions aren't. So it's what we're going to clarify here. What would be the spiritual deception? She knows that there is a masculine here through his stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights to see the divine himself. Spiritual interference. What is in the deception? So you got the 7 wands here. Manifesting to take a stand justifiably. Whatever stance he is in, it has to be spiritually balanced. This is not the 6 of Pentacles. This is the higher arcana for, the major arcana for the 6 of Pentacles. It's got to be spiritually balanced. Well, we're going to pull them. They're manifesting protection justifiably. So you have to manifest protection. You don't manifest protection, they ain't going to protect you. Because that 2 of Swords is what they did not know. That this 8 of Pentacles, they have to master, focus on what they're looking for. Because these 7 swords right here, it's a deception from the start. Damn. Let's see. Recent past. Main energy in the recent past is going to be the Page of Wands. The initiation of an interest, a discovery of passion, a spark. One of you must have lit a candle. I see the moon coming, and this is what the secret is. So, when the spark was made, behind the scenes, someone left this behind because it was secret. They left it behind to trust the transformation, that deep emotional immense transformation, to be able to plan and prepare, to turn your back on everything, to get your power back. Leo energy. This is Leo planning and preparing to go through that deep emotional immense transformation, to leave behind friends with secrets. Anybody that you know has got something hidden from you, you're not giving them any of your energy. Leo. Where's the feminine in the past? Where's the divine feminine in the past? Twin flame soulmate, baby. She's comfortable with soulmates. Happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good, got a soulmates. Where's the masculine? Initiating one's power back, a plan and preparation. Where's the masculine? Well, he's ascending. There's that King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Emotional ascension. He's thinking about what he's walked away from emotionally. Oh, he's in serious thought right there. You got the 8 cups here, and you have the 7 and the 9. They was confused on what they wished for and walked away from it. They're like, oh my God, why did I do something so dumb? There's your external energy. They're calling judgment on themselves. Breaker 19 calling on the divine. Father, can you hear me? They're justifying spiritual deception. They want to see the deception too. Or they're going to have to. Moving forward. Oh, moving forward. So, these three flips in reverse, we'll remember the top of your spread, the main energy there is the Ace of Wands. A new perspective, a whole new energy surge, a whole new interest and passion, okay? A whole new hobby. It's just brand new plug-in energy, a refreshment of interest. And this is why. Because the Two of Wands, waiting patiently for the right time. Waiting patiently for the right time to abundify a loan. The contract, oh, yes sir, yes sir. The contract that you're looking for in a lover. There's a new interest. So there's a brand new initiation of the lover. You have a whole different respective partnership. A new interest of a lover that you're looking for in a contract, a loan, abundant in the path of interest. You are looking for someone that's independent in their abundance because you are too. That's what this is. What's the external, what is there any external deception? What's the external deception? Hermit. Virgo. Soul reflecting in the past. Soulmate nostalgia. Holding one person up higher than the rest. The Hermit also comes with the Star and the Lantern. That's hope, faith, balance, renewal. Soul reflection. Mind, body, and soul reflection from the past. So you're reflecting on maybe every partnership you've ever been into, and it's giving you a new perspective on what you want to do. This Lover's connection. Where's Leo's energy there? Because your external energy, they're actually reflecting on that nostalgia, that soulmate nostalgia. You don't find people like that. Sometimes once in a lifetime. Where's Leo? It's not what you wish for. This could have been draining your emotions. Something draining your emotions. This contract was draining your emotions, or this is the contract you didn't wish for. Emotionally confused. Leo. 5 Pentacles, alone and blocked. You didn't understand why I come to you. You didn't understand. Maybe it was a test of how you kept your power. It was a test of how you kept your power safe. It was just a test for you. So what is the external energy actually reflecting on? Your true self. They're clarifying who the fuck you are. Because look, you left because there was too much deception. You took these problems with you. You might have come with a couple problems, but you never tried to throw your problems on someone else. And they know that. You never asked them for help. They probably never even saw you going through anything. Yeah. Because you didn't show them. You could have been going through some stuff behind the scenes, but you didn't tell them. Because it wasn't any of their business. They couldn't even take care of their own problems. Much less you even talk to them about yours. What's coming in for the reading is the truth and clarity. It's also a blessing from the divine. And what kind of truth and clarity is coming in is going to be about this King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. It's a masculine that has followed through with the trickery of the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, by quickly communicating and blocking the challenge. They blocked this 5 Swords. They didn't see the challenge. Someone here is going to be clear about the challenges they did not see. And there's your 5 to the 7 Swords and then 8. It's caused a lot of confusion. So right here, I would like to clarify masculine and feminine. What is this information for the masculine and feminine? Conflict, drama, competition, strife, and jealousy. Blocked communication because the Libra energy tricked the masculine to following through. That's why the masculine is now sitting in the King of Swords energy. If you're connected to a karmic, one wears bell bottoms, so is the other. What's the Queen of Swords' purpose in this reading? Because we're reading for Leo. Where's the feminine? She has recovered from heartbreak. And the Three of Swords flipped in the upright again. There's your 8 swords. That's your confusion. That 5 swords and 3 swords, that's 8 swords. It's going to be your main aspect in this reading, heartbreak. I hear self-discipline through emotions. Needing to cry it out and understand they're not going to do anything good for you. Where's the masculine? The feminine's not sure who to trust because of the trickery. Masculine. Well, he's pissed. Knight of Swords. Oh. Initiating an argument with the Queen of Swords. That's the stress. So that's what he's stressing over. Talking to this other woman. Yeah. She's a dark side. Scorpio, dark. She's a water sign, very dark. She communicates to the devil. And that's the blockage. Well, just because she communicates to the devil doesn't mean whoever's here does. Masculine. You gotta let the devils sleep with devils. That's how they got their fleece in the first place. Internal, my love. You have this 6 of Wands. Make sure you be able to see it. Let me fix it. So your internal energy, you are successfully recognizing, oh my goodness, the sun, spiritual enlightenment, happiness, bliss, joy, naked baby on a pony. And there's your star that come in the lantern. Hope, faith, balance, renewal of an offer. Because it's been blocked for a long time. This is a soulmate that's been blocked for a long time. You could be analyzing the soulmate blockages. Because the truth is right here. That Ace of Swords is hidden. That's what the challenge is. Someone never told the fucking truth from the start. But it's a public recognition of you have nothing to hide because you've healed. You've healed because of an offer. Any offers that's coming to you, you're going to slow it down. You're going to see what the offer is because you know that the true sword, there's always something hidden in from the past. Leo, baby. You see? Page of Wands in reverse. You're not interested. In the past, you was. You're not interested because you know that there was things held back from you, or there could have been a 4-year delay. Where's the feminine? Successfully enlightened on spiritual truth after being ignored for a long time and blocked by this soulmate. So the feminine, she held back. She's not supporting it. That's the Hangman. Yeah. She's not supporting it so she can find her independent peace. She's independently coming into peace and contentment. Because she assessed what this investment was. The Emperor needed to drop a lot. There's that 10 Wands. He had a lot of responsibility. This baby, the kids that he's taking care of is probably not even his. Not being able to go anywhere. Not following through. Not being stable enough to follow through. Damn. Where is the masculine here? The Lover's connection. 7 Swords. He's causing deception in the Lover's connection. It's just too much interference. From the start. He ain't happy emotionally. He's going to have to love himself. Hug a tree. Drink some water. Drink some moon water. Yep. You need some help, buddy. Some people, I'm going to say Leo in general, yeah, they have a big ego, but they only have an ego because of the people around them. Leo's with this Leo in the reading, they're not going to be undermined by no one. There's a water sign here that got busted doing something wrong. What did she get busted doing? That's 5 Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Slowing down love. Analyzing love. Quickly communicating to the King of Pentacles. She is talking to the masculine about the love interest, about some sort of love interest. She might have this Queen of Cups might even be talking to a Taurus or a married man. What would she be telling that King of Pentacles? Oh shit, come here, buddy. She acknowledges the King of Pentacles. She wants to rebuild. She wants to rebuild the foundation with the King of Pentacles. Allow me to get this card, excuse me. She wants to rebuild with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, a long time love. To level the successful recognition. This Queen of Pentacles, marriage, truly, talking the truth. Now making a stand in judgment because the emotional confusion, that's the 7 Cups. Emotional confusion because now unemotionally fulfilled after reconsidering the interest of Leo. Leo, you carried a lot of responsibility, but you never put it on anybody else's fucking shoulders. You never asked them to help you for anything. And this person right here, they can't get a break. They'd be in the bathroom over there taking a cockadoodle and say, hey, can you come and give me some toilet paper? And the fucking toilet paper right there beside them. You understand what I'm saying? An attention getter. We call those energy vampires in our world. So here's the external energy you have in here, my love. 9 Pentacles. Happy independence, I'm sure, confident, and single. So they're actually going to apologize to themselves, this masculine, for being sexually immature and carrying the weight of judgment of the third party. Oh my gosh. This masculine knows that he should not have judged you, could be a man or a woman, judged you with the third party. They should have stood up for you then. And to come together in judgment, these responsibilities, what they're carrying, was all sexual immaturity. Not ready to settle down. But the masculine, he's apologizing to himself here. It's an independent apology, my love. What is the masculine actually apologizing to him? He wants to change. That deep emotional immense transformation. He wants to rebuild. He wants to change. Oh, and rebuilding, yeah. He wants to level with the Knight of Wands. He knows that he was on the sexually immature level. So what's he going to do now? What's this masculine going to do now? Oh my gosh. He actually, oh my gosh. He clearly sees who his queen is because of that toxic family situation. Yeah. This Queen of Pentacles took him for a loop. On a level with the third party judgment. Look at that. Judgment and 3 cups. You cannot cover up a lie. You cannot cover up a lie. The truth always comes out. And when the divine brings the truth to you, there will be no doubt. The main aspect in this reading is going to be on this 3 swords. Heartbreak. Missing someone. Being heartbroken needs to be spiritually balanced, justified. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. This needs to be worked on, focused, mastered. Being unemotionally fulfilled, not feeling worthy emotionally. That's the level that the divine is driving you away from to start over. The initiation to have a brand new start, something long term. The Page of Pentacles with the 6 swords, the divine is saying, let's go. Let's leave this level behind. What does Leo need to do here? Stand up. You need to make a stand in what you say, because the Page of Pentacles, that's going to initiate the contract. It's going to end a cycle where you can have a brand new start. Don't ever back down from your words. I don't see a Leo doing that anyway. Some Leos, if you ever get a Leo stuttering, my God, you better back up about 15 feet. My God, if you ever get a Leo stuttering or crying. Where's the external energy? Well, there's the Queen of Swords. She's depleted. She's depleted. She's at a dead end cycle of investments. Assessing the investments on the end with a friend to acknowledge. She's actually talking to a friend right now. What's she talking to the friend about? Queen of Swords, 10 Swords, because she's feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to, betrayed. She's lonely. She needs a friend. What kind of friend is she looking for? Queen of Swords, what kind of friend is she looking for? Where's the masculine? Oh, he's guarded. Yeah, he's watching and guarded. He's like, on a level to initiate the friend to assess the investments. They're asking their intuition, and it's stressing this emperor out because this offer alone, they left it behind because they were struggling with allowing the tower to fall so they can go forward where the divine told them to do. Because the divine brought them this person because they were emotionally confused on what they carried when it come to Leo with boundaries. Rules. Leo, you had rules. You had rules. They don't like rules. They don't like rules, baby. And they know they gotta follow them or they can't go in. Potential outcome in this reading, you have the Hangman. Get a different perspective on where you've been, where you don't ever want to go again. Somebody left you hanging. King of Cups. This is the water sign. They left you hanging to, I'm going to say, to be able to get their emotions back, to love themselves, because the 10 Swords is right here. This Queen of Swords actually is probably draining this masculine. Because this King of Cups, his emotions is actually being drained by the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a mother figure or an ex. And that is what's got him struggling with assessing the investments on how to end the cycle. Struggling in divine timing in the cycle. So seven Pentacles, 2 Pentacles, that's going to be 9 Pentacles. He actually has to end this cycle independently. Nobody can help him. That's why the Hangman's here. So is what I'm going to ask here. How does this masculine end this cycle? Through judgment, my love. Judgment, 9, 10, 11. Reconsidering the path of interest through making that final and firm decision in love. Transform for love. Don't you want to change to get 1 cup? You only need 1 cup of love. Why would you need 9? They dry out faster. The main point of this reading. Here's the cards left. That 5 Wands. You made a stand against the fucking devil himself. A karmic fucking soulmate. To find peace and contentment while reflecting on your mind, body, and soul. So you can rest and reconsider where your boundaries are, because the confusion causes an argument. You have set your boundaries. You've set them in concrete. You've set them in stone. And somebody coming in there and trying to dig your concrete out of the hole. No, Leo will bust you in the mouth. This Leo will bust you in the mouth. They don't want to touch you because they know they'll get karma. So they'll just stay the fuck away from you. Where's the masculine here? Right here. Okay, he's thinking. That's what's in the challenge. 7 Cups. Emotionally confused. Successfully recognizing that this third party, they need to leave the 3 Cups behind. It could be a small circle of friends. They're going to have to take their problems somewhere else and quit taking them to a circle. Where's the feminine? There's no second chance until the transformation has started. Love. This feminine is feeling like she's just unloved by everyone. But she's got the star. She's okay. She knows now that she doesn't need humans to be happy. For some reason. What is it saying about the feminine? Yeah, because she listened. She fucking listened. She moved forward to her transformation so she can start fresh. I love you guys. Ciao.